You probably clicked on this video because you want to learn how to get straight A's in a fraction of the time. When I learned how to be efficient when I study, I went from getting C's to getting A's, alhamdulillah. And now I'm a medical student in London. Imagine if what takes you 10 hours now takes you 2 hours. That's 2 hours and you're still getting straight A's. How, you might ask? And whether you're studying for high school, for IB, A-levels, university, this will also apply to you. The first tip I want to share with you is using ChatGPT efficiently. Listen, these are 4 ways that I personally use ChatGPT for when I study. Number 1, if you're watching a video, if you scroll down into the description of every video on YouTube, there is a transcript. You take this transcript, you put in ChatGPT and you ask it to summarize. Like that, hours saved. Second thing, there is a feature that ChatGPT introduced just weeks ago where you can have real-time conversations with ChatGPT. You can say, I want you to be my teacher and I want you to walk me through this method that I don't understand. Okay, Chat, I want you to walk me through the rotator cuff muscles.
Sure. The rotator cuff is a group of 4 muscles. I'm sorry about that.
Stop doing it. It's incredible, man. Use it. Well, don't put too much information on there. You never know what they're spying on you for, but use it for studying. Use it. Third way, you can generate layman explanations. You know, explain this to me as if I have no knowledge on the topic. Last but not least, you can ask it to generate visual diagrams for you. Yes, it's not only text. So use ChatGPT and save hours when studying. The next tip is called race planning. A game changer right here. Let me tell you this. Imagine if I tell you have to run a race. But here's the caveat. I won't tell you how long it is. It might be 5K, 10K, 15K. I don't know. Just run. We'll see. I can guarantee you will suffer because you don't know when you will finish. And you will keep stretching it, but you'll be like, when do I finish? What is this? What if I tell you run 5K? You know at the back of your mind that this is my goal. This is what I have to finish. You see my point here? How can you be efficient if you don't know where your time is going? We will keep dragging ourselves to finish because we don't know when to stop. But if I tell you, you have to run this amount, you have to study this amount, you go study it. You have to be exact in your approach, man. Exact. I need to finish this for 30 minutes, 45 minutes from here to here. I have this amount of time. That's it. Don't give yourself too much time to play around and scroll your phone. Next step is understand. There is a massive difference between understanding something and memorizing something. This thing actually caused me to get 4 C's in A-levels when I was in high school because I kept memorizing information thinking that I understand it. It's not the same thing. There's a guy that decided he wants to interview A students to find out their secret. He only interviewed students that got straight A's and were not burnt out to learn their secret. Why were they getting straight A's and not getting burnt out? What he found was very, very interesting. Let me tell you this. He found that the most effective method of learning is when you study something, you cover it. And you don't just memorize it, you link it in your brain. You try to explain it in your own words. You try to retrieve it, make sense of what you study. What did I just learn? What did I just read? Why does it make sense? Why doesn't it make sense? Why is it relevant? You should try as much as you can to incorporate this. Cover the text, cover the book, cover the lecture, and try to understand, what did I just learn? It is so hard, I'm telling you this, but the results that you get from it is incredible. This is why many students avoid this, because they think there's an easy way. They think they can take notes, highlight, whatever, reread, and think that they understand. No, my friend. This mentally taxing 2-hour session, it will make you know what you're studying. When someone asks you, you'll be like, yeah, this is this, and you save tons of time going back to efficiency. Take those training wheels off. Have no support. Make your brain be in its isolation, okay? No sources, nothing that can help you, and try to see if you understand the information. Try to see if you can draw the process, draw the equation, write it out from scratch. It'll take you so far, this method, I'll tell you that. The last step I want to share with you that will take you 3 steps ahead in front of all your colleagues, okay? Literally 3 steps ahead, is stop writing notes. Yeah, don't think that when you write these beautiful notes that you're learning anything. You are not, you're only storing it. That's fine. If this is what you want to do, if you want to store this information, that's fine. But don't think this is a method of studying. It's not. It's a method of storage. 2 completely different things. And don't get them mixed up because you will pay the consequences. And I did. I got 3 C's, I told you. Because I was writing notes, I was rereading, I was studying for hours. انت لما تكتب هذول النوتس انت ما بتتعلم. انت عم تنقل المعلومة من مكان لمكان فقط. You act as a conduit because you are taking it from point A to point B and it helps no one. I told you, unless you have a function of storage. You want to save it for later. And even then, you have YouTube, you have Google, you have many different sources of information that you have access to when you want to see this information again. You have the access to this information. What you need to do is simply understand. Simply understand and practice questions. Put yourself in an environment that will simulate what exams look like. The more that you do that, the more that you are prepared. So what do you want me to do? How should I not write notes? Yeah. I made a video specifically for making zero notes, linked here. Go check the video out to see how I make zero notes, and alhamdulillah, I'm an A student in medical school. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope Allah blesses every single one of you. Takbees ala like to help me and my journey on YouTube. And as always, Assalamu alaikum.